Kevin, it's been a while since we've had you guys on, but a lot's happened since then. I'm thinking about California, obviously, but also big investments in various players from the likes of Constellation Brands. Have things moved as quickly as you thought they would when we spoke last and things felt a little more speculative?
Things are moving a lot faster than when we had last anticipated and was last on the show. I think 2019 is going to be a year of consolidation, a lot of mergers taking place, and we believe, and others are starting to believe, that bigger is better in this industry. Having 19 states and being the biggest in the U.S., it's no surprise that many are merging to try to catch us, but we have a number of mergers in the pipeline as well, and we hope to keep the pace along with everyone else.
Speaker Boehner, reading this company's conference call was like getting a briefing state by state of all the different laws, local laws that are being passed and progress that's being made. How do you see progress happening at a state level, and what can we expect, whether it will trickle through to the national level?
Well, with 33 states now approving the use of cannabis in some form, and of those 33, more and more are beginning to look at recreational use in their states, it's clear that this market is going to expand. And as it does, lawmakers in Washington have to look up and realize that the federal government is way out of step. It's time for the federal government to get out of the way. And so I'm hopeful that Congress will soon act.
So we've seen steps toward that, right? Leader McConnell supporting CBD. He had Beto O'Rourke yesterday suggesting that there should be a federal legalization of, I think, recreational, and then maybe make other efforts to make it seem maybe less usable in the sense that we've done to big tobacco over the years. Kevin, I wonder, what kind of odds would you put on something at the federal level?
We're very optimistic, and we're doing a lot of work in Washington to have the States Act pass. And we believe that the federal government should leave it to the states to govern their states, and this would enable each state that has either a medical or a recreational state do business and really not be concerned about the feds coming in and interfering. I'm optimistic. I believe it's going to happen late this year, latest early next year.
Really? Speaker Boehner, that timeline work for you?
Yeah, I think so. Listen, I was in the political realm for 35 years, and when the American people speak, their representatives listen. The American people are speaking, and I think Congress is closer and closer to actually moving to get the federal government out of the way.
So, Kevin, then how are you positioned in the U.S. market versus some of your competitors that we talk about on a more regular basis, like a Canopy or a Tilray?
Well, given we are in the U.S. and Canopy and Tilray are in Canada, we see it as really a two-part business. North America consists of Canada and the U.S. We're the largest in the U.S., and we have a very significant and dominant position in the Northeast. So with our collection of assets in the Northeast and a seismic change this week with New Jersey now agreeing to push forward very quickly to adult use, we believe that New York and Connecticut and Rhode Island will follow. States like Massachusetts and Maine, we have, again, the dominant footprint by a multiple in that region. That region consists of roughly 43 million people, larger than California, but with a lot less competition, given these are limited licenses that are given out with each state. So we couldn't be more optimistic. We've always said the way New Jersey goes, the rest of the East Coast goes, and we're seeing that happen. First steps last week, agreeing to move forward.